So today it's a big video, guys. We've got another interview, this time with a Redbubble seller that has made over $20,000. There's so much useful information in this video. You're gonna want to watch this one till the end. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. Like I said, today we've got a big interview for you guys, but before we get into that, for anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand videos to both motivate and give tips and tricks on how you guys can make money or even increase your Redbubble sales. Print-on-demand as a whole has changed my life and I know it can do exactly the same for you. So if you want to stick with me and follow along with my journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also turn on your notifications to make sure you're not missing out on any videos and to join the TMG community. The love in this community is more than I could have asked for, and if you're new to this channel, I definitely want you to be a part of that. Just a few more announcements for those that are new to the channel. If you don't already know, I have a free print-on-demand guide you can download down in the description. It pretty much helped me get my first few sales to get me started, but if you're someone that's looking to maximize their sales and make this more into a full-time thing, I have a paid course that will fast track you to print-on-demand success linked just below that. Check that out if that's something you're interested in. And for anyone looking to actually automate the upload process, the channel is now partnered with PodConnect. They pretty much allow you to upload your designs to multiple sites just with one click of a button. So if that's something you're interested in, code TMG will get you 20% off their services, and they currently have a free trial going on at the moment. The link to them will be down in the description. With that said, let's prepare ourselves to get into this interview. The Redbubble artist we'll be interviewing today has made over $20,000. In her time on Redbubble, she has managed to become a featured artist, and the crazy thing is she has less than 100 designs.
Jesus Christ.
I hope you guys are as hyped up as I am for this interview. It opened my eyes to a whole new world of Redbubble, and with no further ado, let's jump into this. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay guys, my name is Alexandra, but I go by Alex usually. So I just recently started my own YouTube channel about 6 months ago as well, and I'm focusing on a little bit of everything business and entrepreneurship related. So lately I've been posting a lot of print on demand and Redbubble focused videos. So that's something I've been involved with about 4 years now. So I've learned a little bit during that time, and I decided that I would share with you guys because a lot of people have asked me about it in the past, and I feel like it's only a growing market. So why not try it out and, you know, make a little more money that way.
Exactly, perfect. And in regards of Redbubble, what would you say pretty much started you off on your Redbubble journey?
Yeah, so I actually found out about Society6 first before I found out about Redbubble.
Yeah.
I was actually looking to buy a print from an artist that I really liked, and at the time I wasn't even thinking about selling on sites like that, but after a few months, I decided that I wanted to kind of test my creative side and try to sell some of my own photography and artwork that I was making. So I went back to Society6 and signed up there. And then I had some success on that site. So I started Googling similar sites where I could replicate the same process. So Redbubble was the second one I found, and I signed up right away. And yeah, the rest is history. And
in regards of obviously your Redbubble success, since you started Redbubble, how has your journey been for people who haven't seen your channel already?
So it definitely was a slow journey. It wasn't an overnight success by any means. The first month, I think I made about $30 in sales. So it was actually only 2 products, so definitely nothing crazy. But for me at the time, I was super excited just to even get 1 sale. So I kind of kept on that, and I kept uploading more and more so that I had a chance of selling more. And each month I was growing little by little. So maybe the first 6 months, I made, I think, like 100 to 200 max per month. But it was fluctuating. So definitely nothing I was taking too seriously. But then just over the months, it kept growing and growing. And eventually it was getting to like the $300, $500, sometimes $600, $700 range. So that's when, yeah, I was trying to upload more pictures and, you know, get more sales. But it's been a steady growth for me. So I think that's how I learned, because I was trying different things to grow more. And yeah, that's kind of how it went.
Perfect. And a lot of people ask this question. You've probably seen it yourself a lot, but how long would you say it took you to get your first sale, and how did you feel when you got your first sale as well?
Yeah, I haven't looked at it in a while, but I think it was maybe like 2 to 3 weeks. It definitely wasn't like within the first couple of days by any means. I know a lot of people, even on my channel, they start and they're like, oh, I haven't had any sales and it's been like 2 days. And I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I didn't either. But yeah, I just got a notification on my email and it said I had sold something. So yeah, super excited just to even just see that email. It wasn't even really about the money at that point because, you know, it was maybe like $5 or something. But it was just exciting seeing that someone actually wanted to buy something that I had created. So I feel like for me, that was kind of the justification to keep going forward because I genuinely enjoyed making these products. And I thought it was so cool that someone somewhere else in the world wanted an item with something that I had created on it.
I've noticed in terms of your Redbubble designs, a lot of them are photography based. So what would you say inspired you to actually start creating those types of designs?
Yeah, so those are kind of photography that I had always taken, you know, as far back as I can remember. Whenever I go on a trip or, you know, a cool new location, I always take pictures of the scenery or landscape or even architecture. So it's something that I always had, even just like for memory's sake. But then, you know, I had built up a library of photos that I wasn't using for anything. Like maybe occasionally I would post one on Instagram, but it definitely, you know, wasn't using up all the pictures. So when I found out about these sites, I thought that was a great way to kind of get those pictures out there and make use out of them so they weren't just sitting on my computer and wasting space. And then obviously once, you know, they started doing well on those sites, I made it kind of a point to take pictures like that even more when I went on trips and stuff like that.
Perfect. And for anyone who's starting out on Redbubble, what advice would you give them in regards of some of the things you went through when you first started?
Yeah, so I feel like there's definitely like a couple of different ways you can start out. Like for me, it was definitely because I enjoyed, you know, taking photography and doing art, so that I did it for, you know, just wanting to make a little side money. So if you're doing it for that, then just, you know, post whatever you feel like, post your art, just keep posting consistently and don't give up, because for stuff like that, I feel like it can take a little bit longer as opposed to like trendier designs. But then if you're starting it up, you know, knowing right away you want it to be kind of like a passive income stream, then definitely, you know, keep track of the trends and constantly post items that you see are trending on the internet or in the news so that you have a better chance of selling. But for both of those routes, I think it's important to just stay consistent with it, like anything else. Post, you know, as many as you can right off the bat, because I know Redbubble like pushes out artists that have a lot of designs right from the start. So that's definitely an important thing. And yeah, just try to stay like a little active in the Redbubble community so that you kind of, you know, get that engagement up for your account. And yeah, I think consistency is the biggest thing, really.
And talking about consistency, how many designs would you say you posted before you actually started seeing consistent sales?
Yeah, so I think probably around 10 to 20 at the beginning, because I already had all those designs on Society 6. So I just pretty much transferred them over to Redbubble and then added a few more that I had taken, you know, in the last couple months before that. So I made sure to have like a solid base so that when people came to my store, they had a variety to choose from, or when people were searching that, you know, different designs would come up and I'd have as many as I could off the bat. But I try to upload like monthly now, but back then it was definitely more consistent, like more on a weekly basis.
But we're pretty much getting to the end. But before we get there, I've got a couple more questions. So the first is in regards to obviously Society 6. So how important would you say it is to have more than just one print-on-demand site that you're actually uploading designs to?
Yeah, well, I think it's really important, especially if you want to take it seriously and you know, have it as a consistent income stream. So I'm currently on 3 sites, but I'm going to be starting a lot more. I'm going to be taking my print on demand a lot more seriously now. But yeah, even Society 6 has brought in a decent amount of income, and I'm also on TeePublic, but I haven't taken that one too seriously yet. So it's not the money maker yet, but I'm going to keep at it. So, I mean, why not just try to reach as many people as you can? Like some people might not know about Redbubble, but they know about Society 6. So why miss an opportunity like that?
Perfect. And just to finish off, So as a person, I'm someone who likes to motivate people, who likes to kind of give advice to help people, you know, grow themselves and do better. So if you had any advice in regards of print on demand as a whole, based on your own experiences, what would you say as like a phrase to motivate the people that are watching this video?
I mean, in general, I think don't be afraid to start. Like, even just with print on demand or YouTube or anything like that, I feel like so many people are just scared to start because they think nobody's going to like their stuff, they're going to be judged, you know, they're not going to make any sales, but who cares? Just put yourself out there, and I think good things will come. And like, even my sister and my friends have all started print on demand too, and they were hesitant because they're not like photographers or anything like that. But I was like, whatever you post on Instagram, you can, you know, post an equivalent on print on demand site, like pictures of clouds and whatever. So they've started that too, and they've started seeing some sales, and they can't believe that they actually got some. So I think really anyone can do it, and just do it in your own way. And yeah.
I've just realized we've gone through this whole interview without really talking about numbers, because I know most of the people that watch these videos would have clicked on this video for the numbers. So
Yeah.
just to let everyone know that is watching this, since you first started Redbubble up until now, how much would you say you've amassed in that time? So
between then, I've made about a little over 20,000 Canadian. So in US dollars, I think that was like 15 or 16,000. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like the most anyone's ever made on Redbubble, but I'm definitely not complaining.
No, that it's still pretty crazy, because the way I see it, you pretty much started this off as a little side thing, a side hustle per se,
Yeah.
and it's pretty much come out and made that amount for yourself. And would you say most of that was just from Redbubble, or would you say some from Redbubble, some from Society 6 as well?
Yeah, that one actually is like solely from Redbubble, I think.
Wow.
I think Society 6. I don't want to like get the wrong number, but I think it was around 6,000 Canadian. I have to double check. TeePublic, it's literally only like $50, so nothing too crazy, but I'm sure it'll grow.
No, which is good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for coming on for the interview. And for anyone watching, I'm going to put all of Alexandra's or all of Alex's link down in the description. So if you're not subscribed to her already, go over there, subscribe, watch her videos. She has some very, very informative content, not just print on demand based, but as you heard her say at the start of the video, she focuses a lot on business as well. So definitely check out her content. And just to finish off, is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, just thanks for having me. This is my first collab / interview with another YouTuber, so it was a lot of fun, and look forward to seeing the growth of your channel too. I've watched like a lot of the videos, and they're all really good content, so keep an eye out, and I'm sure we'll both be growing a lot more.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'm just going to switch over to the other camera, guys, and then we'll finish off there. Whoa, that is it for this video. I hope you guys got a lot of value from the interview. If you did and you want to see more interviews like this, make sure to drop a like, as that would be very, very much appreciated. If you've made it to this part of the video, down in the comment section, comment online hustle, because that's what we're all doing at the end of the day. And I know for a fact a lot of you guys watching this video will be very, very much successful in the future. With that said, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.